Hello everyone, so here I am, Shane Kanto, on my Wasteland reviewer page to review a film I saw a couple weekends ago called Bloodfather, starring Mel Gibson, Erin Moriarty, Diego Luna, Michael Parks, and William H. Macy. Now, this was a tight hour and 28-minute thriller about a man who meets his estranged daughter who's in trouble with a drug lord, and he's a recovering alcoholic and biker gang member, played by Mel Gibson. Now, it was directed by Jean-Francois Richet, who did an amazing job making a tense, engaging thrill ride of a movie. There were certain parts with the cinematography, with the handheld cam, that got a little shaky and a little incomprehensible, but overall Robert Gantz's cinematography was absolutely beautiful. There's amazing shots of this western landscape, and it was just an overall beautiful, thrilling film. Richet does an amazing job of having a fast, engaging pace. You never once feel bored watching this movie. And the storytelling was really engaging. We get to know a lot about John Link, who Mel Gibson plays. To speak specifically about Mel Gibson, who happens to be one of my favorite actors, despite a lot of his personal issues, his alcoholism, his racial comments that he's made, Mel Gibson's a very talented, charismatic actor, an amazing director. And I was so glad to hear that this film was coming out, and only after 2 weeks of being in theaters it got pulled because it didn't advertise a whole lot due to Mel Gibson being basically blacklisted in Hollywood, but he was amazing. Legitimately, I would probably say this is my favorite lead performance in a film this year. And obviously, if it wasn't for certain circumstances, should totally earn a Best Actor nomination at the Academy Awards as of right now. But I'm assuming that's not going to happen, but he was funny, he was engaging, he was intense. There's parts where he legitimately scared me because how intense and passionate he was trying to defend his daughter, and just his ability to make quick, quirky comments and make people laugh in the middle of intense emotional depth too. And it was fantastic. Erin Moriarty was game, and she played his daughter, and they had amazing chemistry in the film. And it was totally believable that the two were father and daughter, and they worked well together, and they were great on screen. Diego Luna, who plays her drug dealer boyfriend, was disgusting and grimy, and I actually really look forward to seeing him in Star Wars Rogue One coming out in December, now that I've actually seen him in a film. One of my favorite interactions, though, was Mel Gibson and William H. Macy. William H. Macy played his sponsor in AA, and they had great chemistry, and the two of them going back and forth, jabbing at each other, was fantastic. I could totally watch a whole movie just the two of them being friends. And Michael Parks had a very interesting, gruff, and scene-chewing 10-minute cameo in the film, where the scene wasn't a huge fan of plot-wise, but his interactions with Mel Gibson really helped develop John Link as a character, and Michael Parks was game and fantastic. The story is pretty tight and thrilling and had me on the edge of my seat the whole entire time. And this is a great action thriller. The only other potential gripe I could see really was maybe that scene, including Michael Parks not being the greatest part of the story, or a little bit of shaky cam, but either way, this film is fantastic, and I would highly recommend. It's not in theaters, you would have to catch it on VOD, but it's so worth seeing, and I would highly recommend going out and finding it on video on demand and checking it out. I would have to give this film an A-. Great work. I hope Mel Gibson gets some more roles. Look forward to seeing his own directorial film, Hacksaw Ridge, coming out this fall. Now, stay tuned to my page. I've kind of fallen back a little bit doing my reviews. Should have Kubo and the Two Strings, Hell or High Water, and Don't Breathe coming out later today. Two of those films absolutely loved. Can't wait to talk about them. Keep tuning in to the Wasteland review page. Thank you all.